So the question we're answering here is, for overall size and definition, is barbell bench better than dumbbell? And the question is not really easy. It's got a little bit complicated. Now, if you said to me, I only have one or the other that I have to pick, I'm probably going to pick barbell for more overall size because I can get into some heavier poundages. And I believe that heavier poundages are going to make for bigger muscles. So that's with a gun to my head. Now, the answer is more complicated than that because we don't have a gun to our head. We can do whatever we want. So the answer is really all of the above. There is no, I get these questions quite a bit. There is no best thing so that you don't have to do the other things. There is a best thing, but that doesn't mean the second best thing or the third best thing or the fourth best thing aren't part of the equation. Now, if I had to put my leg workout in order, for example, of importance, I would say squats are the most important, then leg press, then hack squats, or those could reverse, then leg extensions, then lunges, or even those could reverse. That's kind of my priority list. But that doesn't mean that if leg extensions is last and squats is first, that I'm not going to do my leg extensions. So the question is really irrelevant, to be honest, because in your chest workout, you want to have barbell bench and you also want to have dumbbell bench. There's many times where I've done incline barbell press only to go right after that exercise to dumbbell bench press, incline bench press. Now, why? Some people ask, well, why would you do that? You just did incline barbell press. Why are you doing incline dumbbell press? Well, everything in bodybuilding is about angles and grips. You could feel like you're doing the exact same movement for the exact same body part, but just by switching up the way the weight is loaded, meaning on a barbell, it's loaded evenly across the bar on either end, or with dumbbells, it's loaded at each arm. Just by changing the way the weight is loaded, the muscle is going to react differently. That's why some people, if they do incline dumbbell press, are going to feel it a lot more than those who do the barbell incline press. Some people do barbell incline press and they feel it more in their shoulders. Some people do dumbbell incline press and they feel it more in their chest. So even at the start of this, when I said barbell bench was more important, that's my experience, but somebody else might not feel that. Somebody else may feel like barbell takes away from their chest. So that's the other complicated part of this answer is, for each person, the answer is going to be different. Okay, that's why for clients, when I'm writing out their when I'm writing out their workouts, or I'm writing out the programs on this website that you can buy, the workouts a lot of times have both things in there, because I'm taking into consideration that somebody may feel dumbbell press more than barbell press, or vice versa. And I feel like they're both important. They both load the muscle in different ways. They're both different grips. Your elbows could be in different positions. And I just feel like having a wide spectrum of tools, and even if you're not talking about the same workout, sometimes you could talk about 1 week to the next week. You know, this week I'm going to go heavy barbell and I want to really feel it. I just want to feel strong. I want to go crazy. And then the next week you could be like, you know what? I'm doing a little bit more, I don't want to say finesse, but I'm focusing on the muscle a little more. I'm not trying to just go crazy with the poundages. I want to feel the muscle. I'm going to have a weight in each hand, and the dumbbell gives me that liberty to feel everything working individually. So it wouldn't necessarily even be in the same workout. From one workout to the next, you may have a completely different setup where you're like, okay, today's all dumbbells, or last week was all barbells. Or maybe you're like me, where you put them together because you want to feel everything all in one workout. So I know it gets complicated, but what I'm trying to express overall, the overall arching point is this: there is no best thing in bodybuilding. There are multiple things that you need to fit together in a puzzle that will help you create the maximum amount of growth for your chest. If you're asking my opinion, what I think needs to be done, it's to have a full array of exercises that you go through. Some of them are going to be staples. Some of them, you know, you're always going to have a flat bench, or you're always going to have a flat dumbbell press, or whatever. Some of them are going to be there all the time, but either you might move them from one end of the workout to the other, or you might put different exercises around those staples. So, or you might change the rep schemes or the weight you're lifting or whatever. I mean, there's always going to be things that change. So my point is to have a full array of exercises is the best way to assure that you're going to grow optimally.